Hi everyone, how's it going? Cliff here with another video. Today we're doing a what if scenario. What if I had to start over? Start over from scratch, house burned down, and all I have is what's on me. In this case it would be my iPhone because it's my daily driver. Yeah, iPhone, keys, that would be about it. So with just my iPhone and being an IRL live streamer, wanting to stream, having nothing else, so we've got the mobile plan, we've got data, we've got a way to charge the phone through a cable, nothing else like a battery bank. So initially I could stream with the platform apps. From there you could go with Streamlabs. You can redeem features within that app, things like disconnect protection, multi-streaming, so that would give you a little extra, although it is limited, up to 2 times for disconnect protection. And then let's see, alternatively I could use Moban to restream via RTMP. That would cover 2 platforms, and then within Moban you can actually stream to a second RTMP URL. So I could stream to Twitch, Kick and YouTube through Moban with Restream, and then one extra, maybe there could be Kick. So that's what I could do initially as a what if scenario. But what I talk about on my channel a lot in order to IRL live stream is being able to multi-stream to Twitch, Kick and YouTube. I'd also want disconnect protection. I don't think, well, one of those apps does have it, which will be the Kick app or platform app. So Kick has disconnect protection. It's okay. It's something. It's not a great one. Basically, disconnect protection that holds your stream together so you don't lose the viewers. And then the third thing is bonding for a better connection. Initially, of course, I wouldn't have an extra phone to be able to bond, but I'd want those 3 things: multi-streaming, disconnect protection, and bonding. And those earlier ideas, suggestions wouldn't give me that. So from there, let's say I start off initially with platform app, Streamlabs, Moban to Restream, and one extra RTMP. I could go with the TVU Go app that does all 3 of those things, so multi-streaming, disconnect protection, and bonding. And then alternatively, there's Moban with Streamable, which I've talked about in my live streams. In terms of gear, I think the very first thing would be some kind of stabilization. And we've got the Ulanzi JJ02. Well, basically, this little mini tripod I can use in lots of different orientations: vertical, horizontal, small, can go in a pocket. So that would be the first thing that I'd get. I could just use the phone's mic, cameras, stabilization, and that would be fine. After that, I'd get a cheap battery bank. So I'd look for something that supplies about 4 charges to my iPhone, let's say 20k mAh, but also at least 18 watts of fast charging. So this by itself would cut it for my phone, nothing else. But I would start off with something like this and work my way up to getting Anchor 250 watt. I can only do about 90 minutes of live streaming with the iPhone. And my streams tend to go about 2 to 3 hours, so I would need some juice at some point. First stabilization, then battery power. At that point, I don't have very good audio because phones are okay indoors, but if you're outside, like I am usually with my IRL streams, a lot of wind, you won't be able to hear me over the ambient noise, that sort of thing. And this is, of course, the DJI Mic Mini. Love this mic. It's been great. Self-contained, it has everything inside this case. I've talked about lots of times, 2 transmitters, windshields, receiver, 3.5mm cable. It all goes in this one case. So this would be next, and prices have come down quite a lot on this one here. Like I can use the receiver to plug into my phone, and then later on if I was to get an action camera, then I could connect those directly to the action camera and then not need this. If I need a charge, I can just use the other transmitter. So very versatile. Yeah. And number 5 would of course be the DJI Action 4. This is so small, so light. Stabilization is great. I can connect the mic directly to this. I can keep my phone safe. Phone can be in my pocket. If I need to check messages, I can just grab the phone. And then along with that, because it isn't that much extra, I get a phone lanyard. After that would be an extra phone. Not on flagship level as the S23 Ultra, but maybe one of its smaller brothers. Or I could get an older refurbished iPhone. Maybe afterwards, then I'd look at getting travel router like the Moody 7, but then that'd be quite a while away as I sort of work my way up from having nothing to what I have at the moment, which I'm really happy with in terms of my streaming gear. So yeah, that is my scenario, my what if I had to start over, where I'd start from phone to tripod to battery bank, microphone, and then to better video with the Action 4. What would you do? Love to know your thoughts. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.